I feel like.
We haven't finished
Is she
it yet.
lost? Is she lost? Is she trying to find a friend?
The
friend.
lyrics are about her. She's lost the person she loves, so she has to stay high so she doesn't remember it.
That's a really touching story.
I feel like it's showing how no matter if you're surrounded by your friends having a good time at a club, whatever, you can still be really sad inside, because she's always around these people when she's drinking, and usually people will be having a good time in this environment, but she's so sad, and it looks like she's got this deeper feeling on her mind. I mean, even when she wakes up the next morning with her friends in the same room as her, she still looks very sad, and I think it shows well how people really feel.
Yeah.
I'll hold it back.
Okay. Yeah. In this one, it was different to the first one because of the different speeds used. So there,
You prefer fast pace?
yeah. So at some points it kind of like slows down to super slow mo, but then I like the change of pace. It'll all of a sudden pick up and either be very fast or be like a hyper video where it like switches between frames or different frames really quickly.
The way that it's kind of, you've got like a focus ring that's around kind of her, and then everything else towards outside of it starts to get a bit blurred, and like you kind of got like a viskette going on around the edges. Kind of shows that kind of her kind of isolation as well, and that she's kind of blocking out all the stuff to the outside, and she's basically just kind of just isolated and lonely.
I also kind of get the feeling that, from the first 30 seconds, like how the cameras focus on her and how she's walking through the party and everything like that, not really talking to anyone, I get a feeling of loneliness from that. So.
Are we just watching water?
No, it's a ripple of a girl's face.
Oh.
How really bad it is.
Ooh.
Maybe we shouldn't be young.
Is it? Go back.
Lana Del Rey.
Yeah. It says Vivo on the side, so it must be someone's music video.
Is that man? That's not man.
Okay, which of the two music videos do you prefer so far?
So far,
That
this one because
Why?
Yeah, this
Why?
Cause
No, the previous one.
I like how the colour theme creates a mood.
So what do you like about the video?
I like how the selection of the colours,
Yeah, the black.
they create the same mood.
Why?
They create the same mood so that every shot is like the same thing, and that we don't have a biased shot in terms of mood.
I think the person in this video looks better than the one in the other video. Like, she has nice teeth. I think that really matters in a music.
How the appearance of the woman is important to you?
Well, it's nice to look at nice things, isn't it?
Nice things.
But, I did not just objectify women. But moving on.
I prefer the beginning of this one because of how her like face is being affected by the water. It was kind of more abstract than the other one.
I agree with Matt's view.
Building on what you said, the ripples at the start could represent a distortion in her identity.
That was deep.
I prefer the last video because it's more kind of it gives a more kind of like a darker approach to what kind of how life would actually be like, rather than this, which is kind of just doesn't really mean anything. It kind of just feels a bit like it's just kind of artistic for the sake of being artistic.
So you like the kind of realistic kind of setting? Yeah.
Are we relating the quality of the music to the video, or is it just the video? Like, there's no music. Oh.
Okay,
Which
carry on.
style? So which style? Yeah.
On the other video, you kind of actually get a perspective of what the person who's in the video is actually kind of feeling, whereas in this one, it's kind of just like she's just lying on the floor, just kind of
Do you
Singing.
feel like the slow pace doesn't work, so you prefer a faster pace?
yeah. Well, a faster pace, it kind of, I mean, I don't know. I mean, in the last video, you kind of because the song was what it was about and the way it was filmed, you kind of knew what she was kind of thinking and feeling a bit more, whereas in this one, don't.
The imagery in this one's quite boring.
It's definitely a lot more abstract than the other one. This one.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like the choices of shots. The other one was kind of like a similar shot all the time, just like sped up or slowed down. Whereas this one, you've had like longer shots which are focusing on people at the back, with like blurred out at the front. So yeah, it's been more abstract than the first one, definitely.
Definitely different types of emotion are shown. Like here, she's very happy, passion.
Really? Maybe like the black and white represents
It's very cynical.
the emotion she's feeling. Considering the only two characters we've seen at the moment is her and a guy, suggests a potential break.
Out
Just
of the
be
two
sensible
videos,
with
which
it.
one have you preferred so far? In style.
Prefer this second one, definitely.
The Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey, yeah.
Why?
Because I think it's a lot more, although everyone's like about the negative colours and stuff like that, it seems happier. You know? She's lying down, it's quite lustful. Here it's quite staying high. She looks quite depressing, really. You know, the other one there's a pool.
I prefer this video, Staying High, because it was kind of less sort of kind of like fluffy and a bit ignorant. This is more kind of down to earth and a bit more real as to what actually kind of goes on. Yeah.
I'd probably second what Max has said. So, spoke my two
So like,
words
if
out
it's
my
a
mouth.
conceptual video, you like that there's a bit of narrative in there. Like it has a bit of structure. Like it's not just like
Yeah.
Random
you know what
images,
it's
it's
about.
telling a story.
Yeah. I'd rather see people having fun, though. I don't like depressing stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, at first I preferred the Lana Del Rey one, but kind of as this video's grown on me kind of more, I feel like the more times you watch it, the more times you appreciate different like camera angles and stuff. So I prefer this one personally.
Prefer all the camera shots that's going on.
Yeah.
The point
Here as well.
there's only really one camera shot, and that's in front of
Yeah,
her.
I know, but I prefer that than to
Yeah,
all
I
the different
find- I
sort
like-
of ones in Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, I like that kind of
Because
camera
this
shot
one,
that
it
they
gives
have.
it like a very...
What, the fish eye? You like the fish eye?
yeah.
No,
Gives
no,
it
the
like a
way-
very
It's very
one-to-one.
personal to that.
Not just the
sort of
fisheye,
thing.
but the way that the camera is always in the same angle
Yeah.
on kind of her face. Yeah, that tracking. I like that. It's cool.